Welcome to another episode of Cruising with the Clemons. This week we're in San Diego, where we're going to take you on a tour of one of our favorite campgrounds. We're also going to go on an amazing adventure out in the ocean, and then we're going to check out some baby seals over at La Jolla. It's a great episode. Be sure to subscribe because we are on our way to Alaska, and you won't want to miss these upcoming episodes.
The sky is finally starting to clear up, and Mark is playing with his new toy.
Yep. So we're connected to the solar charge controller right now, and it is very cloudy outside right now. But we've made as much as 19 amps going into the battery as we've been driving down the road. So our theoretical max is going to be around 70, 80 amps for the 840 watts of solar that we have, but also like we're hitting 107 volts right now. We tested it at the end of the day yesterday, and it got to like 115 volts. Technically could get to 118. So that's super exciting because that just means a lot more power is being delivered to that charge controller. That's converting it all into power for our battery.
I don't know if you guys can see past Mark, but there seems to be some sun that way, so he's super excited. Yeah. Because that's where we're heading.
Yeah, I want to see some full sun. I want to see us hit like 800 watts of power being generated. So
those are RV nerd toys.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can also tell how much juice is being used by the inverter and all the stuff that we still have plugged in right now, because everything just stays on now when we start traveling. So that's super exciting.
Including our outside fridge, which never has, been able to do.
That always got shut off.
Yeah, so that's kind of even exciting as well.
Yep.
After a very long day, but still making good time, we were thrilled to be finally making it to our campsite. Welcome to Sweetwater Summit Regional Campground. Currently, they have 112 campsites, some that are electric and water, and many that are full hookup. As you can see here on the right-hand side, they have a new section that's getting ready to open. What we love about it is that it's great views because you're up on top of the hill, so you get stunning sunsets every night. There are many hiking trails located throughout the entire park for you to enjoy. They have coin-operated bathrooms on the premises as well. The proximity to shopping like grocery stores and laundromat, in addition to easy access to major roads into San Diego, is another reason that we really enjoy this park. I booked this reservation about 4 months in advance. I wanted to ensure that we got one of the awesome pull-through sites that have concrete pads and plenty of room between each of the sites. We also had full hookups. There is also a good amount of wildlife. Bunnies, birds, and the occasional coyote can be spotted. Despite my effort to lock the refrigerator, it came undone, and there's eggs and all kinds of crap everywhere. After a long travel day, there's nothing worse than opening up to see that things have spilled out of the refrigerator and are now dried and sticking to the floor. There's San Diego Bay. Exciting. After a long day in the car and the refrigerator situation, we were excited to finally get out and do some exploring as we really enjoy San Diego. We're so excited. Cabrillo National Monument. The tide pooling parking lot said it was full. We came down anyway just to check, and we found one. I can smell amazing salt air. I can hear the ocean. This girl couldn't be happier. There's mountains. It's the best. They are fighting.
I'm betting on the bigger one.
One of the things I particularly love about this tide pooling area is that they have naturalists that are all down there by the tide pools who can help you identify the creatures that you might find.
Thanks.
It inks. Same thing with the California brown sea hare.
That is so cool.
If it gets startled or scared, it will ink.
Don't touch it.
Dude, it's a spiny pink slug.
Oh, he just poked out.
The next morning, we started school outside doing our family reading so that we could enjoy the beautiful weather and views.
It does a little bit.
After Mark finished work, it was time to head over to La Jolla, one of our favorite areas, to check out the children's pool for a very good reason.
Baby keeps trying to go out. And she's like, no.
Oh my gosh, so tiny.
Baby's running away. Keep staring at me. Up there. There it is. Get up on shore. Look at me.
Trying to train sea lion.
This time of year, you will not only find seals, but
So cute.
born babies.
Oh, look at them all.
Some of these babies are so new, their umbilical cords are still attached. And you might even see pink sand noting that they had just recently been born within the day. It's such a great place to take the kids and show them the sea life up close and personal.
I hope these waves aren't as big for tomorrow. Pancake.
After La Jolla, we went back to the campground, had some dinner, and then sat outside to watch the sunset and let Pancake play in her awesome new tent.
Where'd it go? What's funny is when she tries to go through the wall at the track.
Throughout the rest of the week, the kids got caught up on some science projects, STEM, and even a little bit of art. Remember when I said there was a lot of nature in the park? Well, when it rains, these guys come out all over the place.
I get it. It's called the hornblower.
2 years ago, while visiting San Diego, we went on a whale watching cruise. Although we didn't see any whales that day, the company, Flagship Cruises, gave us a non-expiring rain check. And today, we're cashing it in. We were fortunate enough that this nursery pod of common dolphins swam right by the boat. Essentially, about 1,000 dolphins and babies. It was straight out of National Geographic.
Look at them! They're just right there. That's so fast. Without the glass and you do your nice camera. Do they work this?
So
From up above, you can just see them down in the water just before they breathe.
and they were like right next to the boat.
Awesome.
They're so close.
They're so close.
Daddy, do you
They
see
swam along with us for almost an hour. It was probably the most magical thing that we've ever had to happen.
Now we can't come back on the boat ride. No, if we don't see them. Here we go. Here's
On our way back into port, it finally happened. We saw a juvenile gray whale.
looked pink almost.
Anybody who's ever met us knows that we feel that any day on the water is one of our best days, and this was no exception. Later that evening, we decided to have pizza for dinner. A giant pizza.
This is crazy.
Do you think you got it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going in the door. But I still have to get into the seat.
All right.
Yeah.
We found Giant Pizza King the last time we were in San Diego, but this is the first time we've ever ordered the giant pizza.
up on the dash.
Getting it home
Okay.
wasn't as big of a challenge as trying to get it through the front door.
Turn it sideways. You must.
Oh my gosh, don't drop it.
The pizza through the
Quick.
door. Shove it. Daddy's filming.
It takes up the entire table.
It does.
And it overhangs on all three sides.
Whoa! Oh
That's
no!
awesome.
Weather is finally nice and we're heading out to a field trip.
Oh.
This was a great little museum about the local history of Bonita. The lady at the museum gave us a tip about a great another place down the road.
Living Coast Discovery Center waiting for the shuttle.
See a sea turtle in here? Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's an eel versus lobster. Oh, that's a good shot. Feels like it's mine.
Take it again because Cooper put his hand in front.
Oh, the eel just found my see that? He's in the shell. He sucked himself into the shell.
Did you guys see him go in?
No, I just wanted him in there.
Oh.
Look, his head popped out right here.
Even as the kids are getting older, they still love a good touch pool. What do those sea stars feel like? Cool. Then it was time to head outside to the shark tank.
I like that.
It's the stingray.
Oh, yeah!
They like to blend in to make them have a.
Then over to the aviary.
Can't get in the nest because it's full of water. I mean, it would be full of water. It would probably be on the indoor. This is why this was our school mascot.
Later that evening, Pancake was excited to go out for a walk during sunset.
I couldn't even get her.
Even when visiting 2 years ago, we passed by the Bonita Farmers Market several times, but never stopped. But while Mark was out running errands, he went ahead and stopped to check it out. And he picked up a few goodies to bring home too. Let me see it all.
So this was a small one.
That's crazy.
Like that was like the smallest one I could get.
Wow.
We've got spiced Coke Zero, whatever that means.
I know.
I got
Excited.
some mini tortillas
Yum.
from the market. We got some mangoes.
Okay.
We have papaya.
Awesome. Gosh, the papaya is huge. Wow.
We got bacon
Bibbidi bobbidi bacon?
and 2 pounds of carne asada.
Okay.
And then the other thing was ground elk.
But where's the short ribs?
I'm excited about that. I didn't get short ribs.
What? Why didn't you get short ribs?
Wow.
Then what's
Wow.
for lunch?
Well, it's right down.
Okay, let's see. How's that salsa?
How hot is it?
That salsa ended up being so hot, it would make us sweat when we would eat. But it had the best flavor, and I kind of wish we had bought like gallons of it.
I don't know how to describe this.
Ooh, I want to try that.
Daddy, why?
Oh, I didn't
Mommy,
see
you
you took
try
it.
it.
You took a drink.
Mm-hmm.
What's
This
the
doesn't taste
flavor?
good. This tastes really good actually.
Spicy
It's
Coke.
spicy.
I don't know what to think of that. What do you think of spice Coke?
Oh, you can smell.
What does it smell like?
It smells like potpourri.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Jen says not a fan. Boy, the reactions are less than stellar.
Really bad.
I was wondering why you told me to buy 2 of them because I was like, we should just try one.
I liked it.
He was likes the weird stuff. It tastes like
I liked
bathroom
it.
spray with Coke Zero.
Yeah, so Coke does
I can't get
Doesn't
past the
taste
smell
bad.
of it.
Coke does these like special flavors, and you can't find them everywhere. But like we've had, what was the other one? Space was the first one.
That one was good.
Dreams was another one.
That one was coffee.
Then there was
was so
one
good.
for like Kanye West or something,
We're sharing that.
or like Fortnite. There was some like Gamer Pass flavor, and now they're spiced. They're limited time only. I guess we would not recommend
should
it.
show
Oh,
what she's
is the
doing.
salsa
I
hot?
liked
It
it.
tastes so good. It's so hot.
Let me try.
Yeah, I like it. It's not spicy. No, this is good.
This is good.
This is fire.
It's on fuego.
Where's Fuego?
Excuse me.
Okay. The great things about San Diego are the beaches. Except when they're contaminated by sewage water from Tijuana. Yikes.
Unfortunately, this problem has caused beach closures for over 700 consecutive days as raw sewage flows down the Tijuana River and into the Pacific Ocean. I'll put a link in the description so you can learn more about this ecological
Well,
disaster.
as Bryce said, it's a stinky situation, but we'll make the moist of it.
What?
That's gross. If you want oceanfront camping, Silver Strand State Beach also has a campground. Now, I'm going to forewarn you, spaces are very tight, the cost is very expensive, and all while you can't even get in the water nearby. However, there's no denying that the views are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, just
For some ice cream, because we couldn't go to the beach.
yeah.
So, ice cream before dinner tonight.
It's
Yeah.
only $3.50.
Exactly. The colors. Pancake enjoyed her walk so much while we were visiting here at Sweetwater Summit that she started waking me up at like 5:30 in the morning each day to go out. Obviously, I did not take her, but it was this day that Bryce and I finally figured out what was interesting her so much. And although I didn't capture it on film, she, well, captured our first little critter gift. It was a tiny little mouse that she found in the bush, and she tried to beeline it back to our camper, but I stopped her and was able to save the mouse's life. We hope you enjoyed this week's video. Join us next week as we go to our next RV family rally.